Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Reverb or Polkzoo channel, whatever you want to be. Hey, this is really an amazing guitar. I sold two pre-war Martin Gibson. What am I saying? Two pre-war Martins made in the 30s about 2 years ago that were I think they were 0017s, and a couple of the best sounding guitars I've ever had in my life. If you never had an all mahogany guitar, it is pure magic. And those went for a lot of money. This guitar is no longer made anymore by the Music Link, but it sounds unbelievable. I mean, if this was a Martin, it'd be thousands. Somebody that these are old strings, but it just has this low E is stretching out a little bit, I think, because I had somebody change strings for me, and they looped too many loops around the thing. So I probably need to have that string put on. But anyway, if you've never had an all mahogany guitar, they sound amazing. And this one's like a triple O side. I'm going to let that string stretch back down now. This is all solid mahogany. They don't make them anymore. I was one of the first people to recognize that the Ibanez lawsuit stuff was going to go huge up in value. This is going to be collectible someday. I've got good customers that are very, very successful people that have a lot of money tied up in guitars who've actually bought a couple of these a long time ago. Anyway, they don't make these anymore, and it's a lot of guitar for the money. It's all solid wood, looks like an ebony fretboard, and this is just a lot of guitar. But these strings have been on for at least a year. I actually bought this guitar, to be honest with you, to just keep in my collection, but I can't just keep adding stuff to my collection, so I just recently pulled this out of my collection, decided to sell it, but it's a lot of value. You could spend... Seriously, if this was a Martin, you'd probably be spending, $5-6 grand for it. Like I said, I'm having a little trouble with this 6th string just because it got wrapped around too many times. I think my assistant put new strings on this about a year ago and just wrapped it around too much on the low E. But it really has a sound. If you've never had an all mahogany guitar, they sound incredible. It's like a wooden bell, and it's such a beautiful guitar too. But see, a lot of people don't realize that mahogany is a really, really beautiful mid-range and mid-bass. And folks, that's where all the magic happens in an acoustic guitar, is the mid-range and mid-bass. A lot of acoustic guitars are a little way too bass heavy, and it just ruins the rest of the sound. So this guitar being all mahogany, it just really has a really beautiful voice and resonation. Like I said, it reminds me of a wooden bell, and it's a really beautiful guitar too. But anyway, I'm really going to miss this one. I was hoping to do some recording with it. Definitely needs new strings. But anyway, this is It's always hard to describe tone, but it's just the mid-range and the mid-bass is just so magical. This is a lot of guitar. I'm going to really miss this. And these strings have been on here over a year, so it's going to sound a lot easier. But that is some mid-range tone right there. Hopefully you can hear that. It sounds very similar to, like I said, the 30s, the 230s, 0017s. They were, 0017s pre-war Martins that I sold for thousands of dollars. Anyway, you can hear that. That's some tone. I know that strings is, like I said, these strings are all, they're not in tuning, but the guitar is fine. This guitar. It's a brand new guitar. It's barely been played. It's going to sound a ton better than this too once it's played. But yeah, it's a real beauty. Probably has a little dust on it. Really going to miss it. You can also finance this through a firm. If you don't have all the money, you can make payments on a firm. I've had a lot of customers use a firm. They've been very happy with it. So has a nice action. If you want to lower it down a little bit, most luthiers will only charge you about $20-25 to lower the bottom of the saddle. It doesn't need a complete setup. Maybe just I think it's pretty good right now. I play in Dadgad a lot. It looks kind of like a normal acoustic guitar setup. If you want a little bit lower, you might have to invest $20-25. It's a beautiful guitar. It's got the 1 3/4 nut width, and this is just, like I said, I love this guitar, and it's not hype, All right, folks, take care.